heard I heard a lot of ideas tonight about what should be done with Docktown moving forward. I heard ideas the other night. I heard ideas from up here. I've heard ideas from out at the yacht club. I've heard ideas in here tonight. One of the things, and I've had conversations with some one-on-one at Docktown, and I said this over and over again the other night if you were there, one of the big challenges is if this goes into a courtroom and before a judge and potentially a jury, those ideas are really good ideas. And that's as far as they go. You don't deal with the people that hopefully you've come to trust. Hopefully we continue to build that. I said when I took over as mayor that we would continue to build trust, that we would build transparency. But that doesn't happen in a courtroom because we don't get the opportunity. We are not given the opportunity through the judicial system to hear wonderful ideas and talk together and have study sessions and conversations about what to do moving forward. It's decided, and that's a way to go. But I promised you the other night that certainly is not the way that I believe this community solves problems. We did not solve the recycled water controversy by letting a judge and a jury decide what should be done in Redwood City. We did not decide a number of other things. I've told some of you when I get in a dispute with a neighbor or a friend or anybody else, I prefer to do it outside of the courtroom because I trust myself and I trust you. And I will continue to do that and believe that that is not the only reason, but one of the primary opportunities we have now. I wouldn't have even come close to supporting this if it wiped Docktown off the face of the water, I think as it was said, that Docktown will be gone and this is a, quote, a timetable to escort people out. I think for those that were at Docktown the other night, know that that is not part of our agenda. And quite frankly, that is a gross misrepresentation of who we are as people, let alone policymakers. That's not why we do this. I've never acted that way. None of my colleagues have acted that way. It's a very difficult situation, and we believe in our hearts that this is the best way out, that I believe it's actually the cheapest way out, and it is the best opportunity for us to re-engage in a helpful conversation. We were in litigation. During litigation, we couldn't talk to anybody about it because we're in litigation. There isn't a lawyer in the room or anywhere that would tell its client, go freely talk to anybody in the middle of litigation. That doesn't happen. If you're given that kind of advice as a lawyer, you may want to rethink your profession. It just doesn't happen. Now that this can be settled and set aside, we can reopen public and open conversations, and we look forward to doing that. So I know it is very difficult. I am not in danger of losing my home. So I will say this, it is difficult for me to feel for you, but with what empathy I have, I do. But I do believe, and we believe, this is the best course moving forward for the residents of Docktown, for the entire community. So with